What's up, guys? This is Slicknick Gaming. Welcome back to Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. This time, we're going to be solving more troubles. As you can see, we've got a lot to cover. Except this one. We are not doing the last one, that is Erase the Graffiti. And in order to do that one... Oh, jeez, the power just flickered. In order to do that one, we have to go down to the Pit of 100 Trials. And I already made it perfectly clear that I am not doing the Pit of 100 Trials. This one, I'm hungry, from Bumberto. We hungry. Please come right quick, because I'm starving. Meet me in Rogueport, out at the docks. Let's take on Bumberto's trouble. Do it, and do it right. Speaking of hungry, I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe I should have some ice cream or something, or no, something healthier. Maybe a ham and cheese sandwich. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, honestly, but I definitely know what I'm feeding this guy, and that is some cookies, some cookie snack.
I got the lowdown on a book that can turn anyone into a master chef. I went to the Trouble Center in the east part of town and recruited someone to find it. If you like helping folks out, you ought to swing by there. I'll reward you. So anyway, did you need me to cook something for you, Dr. Bumblefoot?
I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to cook this cake mix. Alright, gonna go ahead and skip so I can take care of this quickly. You got a mouse cake! A cake made by Zest Tea replenishes 15 FP. That's not what I thought it was going to be, but okay. Or actually, no, it's not a mouse cake. It's a moose cake, not a mouse cake. Okay. Mouse cake. No, it's moose cake. because there's two S's. Who's my moose? Move it, you landlubber! Huh? Oh yeah, right. You took on my trouble, eh? Me wife brought me lunchbox to me, but it was empty when I opened it. I'm so hungry I could eat walrus whiskers. You gotta bring me something to eat. How about let's see. Whatever. Anything, so long as it's food. Now get to it. Here, have some moose cake. Or mouse cake, as I hilariously called it earlier. Hey, that looks raw tasty. Yum. There's the spot. Now, here's your reward. 11 coins? That's not 30, but hey, I'll take it. Thanks, mate. Alright, let's go back. I hope my Cockney accent wasn't too bad. Alright, let's do this next one. Try to Find Me by Koopook. It's me, Koopook, the wandering hide-and-seek champion. I'm hiding somewhere in Hooktail Castle right now. Oh, God. Do we seriously have to go back to Hooktail Castle? If you've been watching this whole playthrough, which I'm really happy if you have, because we've been at this for almost 6 months. In fact, I think it has been 6 months since we started this LP. If you've been with us for that long, then you know how hard of a time we have had in Hooktail Castle. Alright, let's go down to the, let's go down to the warp zone, and then we can head over to Hooktail Castle. Actually, wait a minute. I think there's a pipe there that I haven't opened yet. There's the last pipe that goes to Far Outpost. In fact, yep, there it is. The final pipe. And now we have all 7 of them. 1 pipe for every star. Alright. We're going to take this pipe to Petalburg. I wish you could just take on many troubles at once, so we could take on all the troubles of Chapter 1. I think every chapter has 3 troubles to it. And once I'm done with the Trouble Center, we're going to be taking on the Glitz Pit. Or maybe I might take on the Glitz Pit sooner than that. Petal Meadows. Alright, let's go, Bluey. Also, I don't know how I didn't get this on the last episode. On the first bonus episode that we did on Saturday. I don't know how we didn't get this, but the partner that Luigi just talked about is actually named Bluey. Yeah, it's Bluey and it's a Bob-omb. Except in this case, I have Bluey the Blue Baby Yoshi. Alright, let's head up to the top floor. Oh, wrong way. Man, this is bringing back memories of spring. Even though this is going up in the middle of fall. Oh, looks like we have to take on the Dry Bones. I bet we could probably take all these guys out in one go. Yeah! And we only get 1 star point for it. Okay. Fire Flower. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna cut until we get to the top of the, until we get to this place where he wants us to meet him. So I'll be right there. You know what? Just for kicks, I want to see what Bobbery does to these guys. What Bob-Bombast does. I mean, it's probably the highest possible attack. Whoa! Those guys probably only had like 1 or 2 HP, and we just completely blew them out of the water. Anyways, I am not kidding. I almost traveled all the way up to the 5th floor before realizing that this is the remake and not the original. So, in this remake, the Koopa is actually right down here. So, you found me. Curses! I felt sure that no one would ever find me here. I'm a master, you see. I love sneaking and hiding so much. I just never stop. It was a hobby, but I kept hiding, and soon I was known as the hide-and-seek Koopa. Koopook? I thought it was you. We used to be neighbors back when we were barely shell-high. Koops? Is that you? Yes, Koops. The same Koops who always had to be it when we played hide-and-seek. but you never found me. Not even once. I can't believe you finally did it. Yeah, I remember back then. That one day you hid and no one ever found you. Right. That was the very day that I decided to become the hide-and-seek Koopa. Ever since that day, I've hid and snuck and hid my way through life. Man, you should be a spy. Yup. That was a big day. But since you found me this time, I'll give you what I promised. You got a special card, a member's card that lets you play the plane mode game. So let's go ahead and do that. I found this while I was traveling and hiding around the world. I don't need it. Well, I'm off. Time to go look for a new hiding place. Wish me luck. I guess I've still got a lot to learn about hiding if you found me, Koops. It was nice seeing you again, though. See you later. That brings me back to the days when I used to play hide and seek with my dad when I was little. The same dad that guest appears in almost all my Mario Party videos. There was one time where I was hiding under a blanket, and he pulled the blanket off of me, and the blanket went flying and then knocked a lamp over. And I could just hear him going, "Aha! Oh crap!" that memory will always make me laugh. I think I was only like maybe 9 or 10. Anyways, I'm gonna meet you guys at the Pianta Casino with the member card so we can play the plane game before continuing on our Trouble Center stuff, on our Trouble Center adventures. Alright, now here we are at the Pianta Casino. Oh, Mario, that card! You got a member's card! Okay, I'll prepare the minigame you can play with that member's card. How exciting! You can now play the plane game. What can I show you? The plane game. The plane game? In this game, you turn into a paper airplane and compete to see how far you can fly. The farther you fly, the more Piantas you win. If you land on one of the platforms with numbers, you'll get a bonus. But if you land on a penalty tile, you'll lose Piantas, so be careful when landing. Okay, it'll cost you 10 Piantas to play. Alright, let's do it. Okay, stay on your toes. Good luck. The plane game! Oh my god. I thought the numbers on the bottom were the number of Piantas you win for a second. So it seems like you earn 2 Piantas for every 100 yards that you fly. Actually, no, I think the number just goes up, just doubles every time. 2, 1, go! Oh, God. Wow, 363. This is like the home run contest in Smash Brothers. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's like the home run contest. All right. Ooh, first place. Oh, and it has today's date. It's August 6th, 2025 when I'm recording this. You know what? I want to try it again. I want to try this one again. All right, here we go. 2, 1, go. Start. I think those red ones are worth 3. Whoa. Oh, exact same one. I got the exact same one, except I got 2 more medals on top of it. 378. Not bad. And another 8. 17. Wow. Alright. I want to do this one more time. Oh, wow. I should have quit while I was ahead. That sucked. Okay. Let's see. 250.38. I didn't earn a single Pianta. I only got 7. That sucked. I'm not sure if I want to go again. I really should have quit while I was ahead. And I think I actually ended up with less Piantas that I had when I started. Thank you. Come again, okay? We sure will. The Pianta Parlor. Alright. Now it's time to solve more troubles. We had our fair share of playing, and now it's time to get back to work. Okay. Listen to me. Will someone please come to talk to me, please? I'm waiting at the Pink House in Petalburg. Want to take on Mayor Kroop's trouble? Do it, and do it right. Alright. So it looks like we're going back to Petalburg. Except this time we don't have to travel very far. Because the Pink House, if I'm not mistaken, is right outside the warp pipe. The pipe to Petalburg. Oh, wait, no! There's a badge over there. You got a Mega Rush Partner Badge. Increases attack power by 5 when your partner only has 1 HP left. I guess there's no really use in going through my badges anymore. Not until we get to, not until we get to a certain, challenge.
Well, well, Murphy, you must have gotten my request. Good, good. Truth be told, I've been a touch lonely here with no one to talk to. Since you're here, why don't you relax with me for a bit? Indulge in old Koopa. Ooh, to tell you the truth, I've got a few things to say about kids these days. Their tempers are too short for their own good, for one. Makes me want to give them a good stern finger wagging. Why, I was shopping at the Toad Bros Bazaar the other day. I was trying to pay, and my coin purse was stuck closed, and the kid behind me said, "Hey, geezer, want to pay so we can get out of here before the sun goes down?" Now, I may be a geezer, but sundown was clearly taking longer than I was. Clearly. Speaking of sundown, reminds me of dating the missus back before she was the missus. Always had to have her home by sundown. Yes, sir. Her pa was an absolute maniac. Yep, I'd keep my eyes on the sun and off the face of my missus. Gentlemanly, eh? Actually, it was sort of awkward, kind of blinding, in a painful sort of way. Heh, just thinking about it makes me feel awkward. Heh, isn't memory grand? But that's not what I was talking about. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right. Kids today. They know nothing about patience, I tell you. I went to stand up and yell, "Hey, you punks, be more patient right now." Speaking of which, I think I proclaimed my love for the missus in a loud voice. Yup, she was leaving on a train, and I yelled it from the platform like in a movie. Now, what was it that I yelled to her? Something about her shell, maybe? Oh, wait, I think I've strayed from my main point again. Or wait, did I? Anyhow, me and the missus were madly in love, head over shells, I tell you. No, wait, my point was something about kids today, right? Whatever. Oh, my dear sweet missus, the way you combed my eyebrows, such tenderness. How's that? Oh, sorry, I got distracted there. Anyway, you get my point. Sorry you had to listen through all that. Wasn't too boring, though, I'd wager. I'm just happy to get a little FaceTime with the youth of today. Oops, I forgot to set out the tea. Aren't I an old ninny? My apologies. In fact, I haven't even added the hot water part. Awful sorry.
You got a turtly leaf. A leaf found in Petalburg replenishes 3 FP.
Yeah, boy, if you cook a turtly leaf, you can make some amazing tea. Oh, and if you change your mind, you can come back and listen to me yap anytime.
You solved the trouble. Ah, now I can give my throat a break. Good lord. I really had to squeeze my throat muscles for that one. To do that voice. Ugh. Alright. Back up to the trouble center we go. Man, I miss my grandparents. I miss them all so much. I wish I'd really gotten to appreciate all their stories that they told me. Especially my grandmother. And my papa, I've talked about him on this channel quite a bit. I didn't really get to hear much of his stories from him personally because he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease when I was, I think, 9 or 10. Actually, no, it wasn't Alzheimer's disease. It was dementia, but my uncle likes to tell people that. Anyways, family drama aside, let's go ahead in here. Help me restock. Our shop inventory is low, and I need someone to help me restock. Please come to the shop in Rogueport Square. So, because my grandfather was so sick, I didn't get to hear a lot of his stories personally. Most of them were secondhand. For the last 10 years of my grandfather's life, he was in a nursing home. And the more time passed, the more he forgot everything. So yeah, I really wish I'd gotten to... I wish when I was younger I'd appreciated him more so I could really listen to him tell his stories about his life. Because he had a very, very interesting life. He became a pilot when he was 15 years old. He really wanted to be in the Air Force, but unfortunately he had an allergic reaction to one of his vaccines, and he couldn't go. Looks like there's another Luigi book. Welcome, yes, welcome to the Toad Bros Bazaar. Ah, you've accepted my trouble, huh, fella? We're having a really hard time finding courage shells. I need you to bring us 5 from anywhere you can find them, okay? That's 5 courage shells. I'm counting on you. I'd like to sell some things, actually. I'm gonna sell some of my items here, because I don't really... I'm gonna sell the Sleepy Sheep. I actually, in order to get those 5 courage shells for you, I need to free up some space in my inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and sell both of my fire flowers. I had 2 of them for some reason. And I'm going to eat the turtley leaf so I don't have to... But my Nana, on the other hand, the one that passed recently, 2 years ago, in fact. Man, has it really been 2 years? I'm having a hard time believing it, and so is my mom. All right, and I'm gonna put the jam and jelly away because I don't exactly need it right now. I have 3 power punches, a dizzy dial, ruin powder. I used one of my boo sheets, a repel coop, and a repel coop. What the hell? Okay, I'm starting to get tired. It is actually just after midnight when I'm recording this. This will probably be the last thing that I record today. This will probably be the last thing I record tonight. I've been recording videos for almost 2 hours now. So yeah, I'm kind of tired. Alright, so what are some places that sell courage shells? I want to say there's one in Petalburg. Yeah, there is a shop in Petalburg that sells them. So, something I forgot to mention when I first started the Trouble Center is that different stories opened up with each that different troubles appeared on the board as soon as you wrapped up each chapter. And once I've gotten every single trouble, we're going to go back into the Glitz Pit. And I'm really looking forward to that. Oh wait, wrong house, sorry. My Nana, on the other hand, I definitely got to listen to a lot of her stories. But I was in middle school, and I was really dumb when I was in middle school. But let's face it, we all were. Yep, there's courage shells right there. And it looks like we're going to be spending 25 coins. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. And one thing I can definitely tell you guys for sure is that my Nana had a pretty interesting life as well. She went to school with... Actually, no, I shouldn't say who she went to school with because that would kind of give away where I live. Actually, to hell with it. She went to school with Rocky Marciano, the famous boxer, and she knew the Marciano family. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if she went to school with Rocky Marciano, but I think she said she went to school with his younger siblings, which makes a lot more sense because Rocky was, I want to say Rocky Marciano was like at least 5 years older than my Nana. But anyways, I'm digressing. My Nana lived a very exciting life. She grew up in the 1950s at the dawn of rock and roll. And that's why she loved rock and roll so much. Which is why I figured, you know, she's the perfect person to talk to when I first started getting really into rock and roll. You know, that old-time rock and roll, not the stuff that came out after. I'm going to go ahead and buy this one. There's Super Luigi Volume 4. Yes, I did. Here they are. 2, 3, 4, 5. An Ultra Shroom! Woohoo! Why did I just start cackling there? I don't know. How many episodes did it take us to get through the Glitz Pit in the first place? Life Mushroom. Puny Elder. I'm getting up there in years, so I want me some insurance. A Life Shroom. I'm in no big hurry, but sometime before my time comes would be nice. Please meet me in the Great Tree in Boggly Woods. Yes. Do it, and do it right. And also, I was looking at the guide between episodes, and I realized that there actually is a way to get back, to get into the backside, and I wasn't just hallucinating. You have to go back here and use Flurry to blow that piece of the wall away, and there should be a door. So yeah, here it is. This is the back entrance, the secret back entrance to the Trouble Center.
Whoa, what's the meaning of this? You found my secret way in? Dang. Look, a lot of, shall we say, sketchy requests get submitted here. So don't tell anyone that we're the ones running the Trouble Center, okay?
Oh man, there seems to be a lot more troubles here than there were out front. Now I'm getting flashbacks to when I did Super Paper Mario a few years ago. Actually, no. In both my playthroughs of that game, I played through that game twice. And both in my first playthrough and my second playthrough, the only side quests that I did, in fact, I don't think there's that many side quests in Super Paper Mario. Not as many as there are in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. The only real side quest that you could do in that game was, like, the real serious one was going to get the optional pixel known as Piccolo. And I just realized I went down the wrong pipe. Don't you hate it when that happens? Yeah, the pipe that we're actually supposed to go down is off to the left here. So where in the world can we find a Life Shroom? Oh, there's Battletoad. I keep calling him that. I know that's not his official name, but I still call him that anyway. Alright, so where is the Elder? Where is she? She said she was going to be right outside this tree. Didn't she? If someone has a problem they can't solve, they'll post a request inside the Trouble Center in East Rogueport. Makes you think, right? Everyone has to deal with some kind of hardship. I'd like to help them all, if we can. That's what we're doing right now, Vivian. Oh, there she is. I guess I didn't quite read it right.
Wait, you're that gent that said you'd help me out, right? I'm counting on you. This is like the third different voice I've come up with for the puny elder now. I'm getting on in my years, so I'd feel safer if I had a life mushroom around.
And that's a good question. Where can we find a life shroom? That's literally what I was just saying earlier. Where can we find one? Are they sold in shops somewhere? I don't know exactly. Oops. Wow. I'll be right back. Alright, so the only place in the game, at least as far as I can tell, that sells life shrooms is here at Westside Goods. I'm actually going to buy a few of them. You've saved up 50 shop points, Sugar. Know what you've received? This Thunder Rage. I'm actually gonna buy a couple of these. Alright, now, let's go back to the Great Tree. Actually, since it's past midnight, I wonder if they'll give me a new lottery ticket. Dum da 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 da! Every day's a lucky day with Happy Lucky Lottery. Glad to see you again. What can I do for you? Happy Lucky Lottery Board. Alright, let's see. 7984. Nope. Your ticket isn't a winner today, but every day brings a new chance. Alright. It's going to say, oh, there's a mushroom. Come again tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and eat this because I don't think I'm going to need it. Alright, let's go back inside the tree. I just realized we aren't even halfway done yet with the whatchamacallit, the Trouble Center. We should have done this during the LP, so I wouldn't be doing so many bonus episodes. Because to be honest, I do kind of want this LP to be over so I can move on to the next one, which is one that I mean, no LP should ever be like this long. We've been at this LP for 7 months. We started this, I think, at the beginning of April. So, actually, it's been 6 months. Yeah, my math has not been the best. It's actually midnight now when I'm recording this, so I think once I solve a few more troubles, I'll take my meds and go to bed.
Oh, is that you, Martio? Are you here to listen to the...
Oh my god. You know what? I'm not going to do voices anymore. Or did you bring a life shroom? Yep, here you go.
Oh, Glory, you've got one. A life mushroom. Lovely. Thank you, Martio. And you made it before I actually needed it. Phew! Here, take this reward. A life mushroom is like health insurance. A life mushroom is like health insurance. I'll live a long life now for certain.
50 coins! I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually the price of what life mushrooms cost in the shop, that shop that we just bought them at. So essentially she just gave us a refund. That's cool. God, I love helping people. Especially older people. I love helping them. Alright, let's go. Oh God, is the next trouble the one I think it is? Come over and play! The Pianta Parlor is now having its grand opening event. Whee! Whoever takes this request gets a token of appreciation from Lala, the cute kitty boo. That's me. We're waiting on Rogueport's west side, so please come quickly. Let's do it. Who's this? I went on a trip with the whole family the other day. It was fantastic. It was really fun spending time together as a family. I still can't stop checking the high scores on the machine, of course. But I'm definitely going to spend more time with my family from now on. Oh, you better. Because you've only got one family. You better treat them well. Hi, hello there, Mario. Welcome to the parlor. Oh, you took on my trouble. That is super. Well, okay. Here's your token of appreciation. Don't tell anybody. Hey, what's the matter? You look disappointed. 10 Pianta tokens of appreciation are way better than just one. So go on, enjoy the parlor. Play and win. You know what? Yeah, I was actually going to go in here. I already checked this place out in the first bonus episode. So, let's go ahead and do it again. Ah. That's it. I quit. I don't know why I'm giggling. Alright, now this next one. Help my daddy. I need you to save my dad. I'll be waiting at the entrance to the pit of 100 trials beneath Rogueport. If you help me, I'll give you my treasure as a reward. A member's card for Pianta Parlor. I'm not sure if I want to take this one on, because... So, I guess we're not doing this trouble because I actually have to go into the Pit of 100 Trials. No, we are not going to be doing this one. Instead, on the next episode, we'll be helping Jolene in Help Wanted. Actually, you know what? We have time. Let's do it right now. I need some cleaning done. Motivated workers only. Please meet me in the promoter's room in the Glitz Pit in Glitzville. Alright, let's do it. Do it and do it right. So, I guess what this game is trying to tell me is that in order to actually complete the Trouble Center, you have to go through it twice. The Pit of 100 Trials, twice. Oh god, is this the job I think it is? Is this the one where you have to clean out all the dirty underwear? You accepted that request? Well, fantastic. Let's get down to business. I need you to clear out the garbage in the storeroom. I can't get anywhere near it. I have a problem with garbage. I don't want to talk about it. Just put it somewhere I can't see it, alright? Okay, so let's go into the storeroom. Oh, God. This is that one, isn't it? Yep. We have to clean up, we have to pick up every single one of these. Trunk some wrestler wore to tatters. Boy, they stink. We have to pick up every single one of these. Let's get in that ring. We'll become legendary champions in no time. Alright, but first we're gonna clean up all this dirty laundry. You got battle trunks. There's more battle trunks. There's a whole bunch of them up here. Seriously, how did... Seriously, how did they all end up here? What, did the laundromat, like, explode or something? Alright. Is there any more in here in the rafters? Okay, we don't see anything sus going on down there. Unlike a few months ago, where there was definitely some sus things going on in there. What's that? You need to talk to Miss Jolene. Go on in. She's just inside. Alright. We took care of the garbage. You smell terrible. Oh no. You don't still have that garbage on you, do you? You have to take that stuff far away from here. From here. I can't stand it. I know of a Goomba named Goomfree in Rogueport that buys stuff like that. I've already gotten in touch with him, so just get that trash out of here. Alright, looks like we're going back to Rogueport again. Man, I really need to work on that voice for Jolene. Alright. Which one's Goomfrey? Huh? You're Mario? Wait a sec. Whoa. The rumors were all true? I skipped most of that dialogue, so I didn't really get to see what he said there. I was looking for this guy who defrauded me with a fake credit card. But I quit looking for him. Looking so hard for some guy when the world was coming to an end was really stupid. Yeah, so I forgot about the whole thumping revenge thing. Now, where is Goomfrey? Isn't he, is he on this side of town? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is him. Yep. Yeah, I spoke to Jolene. Now, who was it that she wanted taken care of? Not who. What you say? Well, fine. Let's get it done. So, what are we doing here? Take all this gross underwear and get rid of it. Oh my god. We have to click through every single one of them one at a time. I guess we're done with this one. Man, I have never had a job this stinky. Make sure you get duress pay for this, man. Alright, so now let's head back up to Glitzville and see if we can get Jolene. Jolene. I can't get that song out of my head now. Oh my god, just thinking about all those dirty shorts makes me want to vomit. I had 2 roommates when I was in college, and I had to deal with their dirty laundry all the time. It was not pleasant. But seriously, I don't mean to diss them. They're great people, and I don't want to upset them or anything like that. Oh wait, wrong room. This is where we took all the garbage out of earlier. Maybe we should have waited to take on the Trouble Center until after we did the Glitz Pit stuff. You've cleared it all up. Well, here's your reward. You have my gratitude. You got 30 coins. I guess we won't be getting the smell out of that room anytime soon. Alright, So, now let's head back to, Rogueport. and see if there's any more troubles we can solve. Actually, no, we don't have to look and see. We already know that there's plenty more troubles we need to solve. I'm going to go ahead and save here. And actually, I'm going to stop this episode here because it is 12:30 in the morning and I need to stop so I can get some sleep. And then tomorrow, I'll record the rest of those troubles and maybe even get started on the Glitz Pit. Alright, I already said I was going to stop recording, so let's go ahead and take the pipe back to Rogueport and end off the video. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.